Howdy folks, Sapper here, aka Sean, and welcome to Labyrinth War on Terror, turn number 5. As you can see over here, it looks like it's probably going to be 2 more turns-ish, something like that. So not too many turns left with the War on Terror deck. Next we'll go to the Awakening deck. Alright. I've gotten a couple of things wrong. I think I kind of touched on it last. I didn't know that if you wanted to do any kind of op in a country, like for example Afghanistan, the governance is poor, so it cost me a 3 op card to do anything. I wasn't playing it that way, but I don't really think it's made that big of a difference. I mean, as you can see, Afghanistan is still a mess. So that's just one of the things that I noticed. So let's see what the jihadists do. Oh, there we go. Start out good here. Let me get my chart set back up. That's kind of what we'll probably play this event. Playable non-US event. Yes. Does it place a cell? Play if troops in Iraq. Play solder. Their troops are not in Iraq. All right, so we don't do that. Playable non-US event, no. Playable US event, no. Major jihad possible, no. Jihad possible in a good or fair country. This is the only one. It's not possible because of that. So there is 1 cell available, so we will recruit, and we will go here. We get 1 roll. And I think we need to roll lower than a 3. And that is not successful. So there we go. Hopefully I'm getting that right. Probably not, but. All right, so got lucky on that. Let's see what number 2 is. Uh-oh. So that does not happen because the jihadis always get to ignore that. So that will be a plot. I think the only places that plots can go are here. So we have a chance of 3 plots. All right, so potentially 3 plots, so I need to roll 3 or less. So it looks like 2 plots will go there. Of course, we have to activate, have to be cells activated equal to the number of plots. So you go back in the plot thing. So we got 2 plots. Not good. Already, man, starting turn 5, these guys just want to just nail me to the wall here. I think I'll do that one because this one happens no matter what. All right, let's hold an election here. Let's see what happens. Whenever this card is used for operations or discarded, roll posture. Then, if GWAT penalty 0, I get a prestige. The GWAT penalty is 0. So I will get 1 prestige out of this, plus I have to roll my posture. My GWAT penalty, there's no GWAT penalty, but I get +1 because I'm the US. So 4, 5, or 6, I go to Posture of hard. And that is a 5. So we go to posture hard. That's done. Then we get +1 prestige, which I definitely needed. And I remove a plot. So there's 1. Number 2. I think I'm going to do that one because that play if Iraq or Syria ally and Libya poor. So that doesn't happen. You know what? I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to put that into the reserves. That's not going to happen because Russia or Asia has no cell. Or they don't have a cell. You have to have a cell. So that'll give me 2 reserves. Oh, wait a minute. That plot will resolve. That's what I don't. Dang it. See, I always forget about that. The plots resolve at the end of the turn. Well, I think I'll use that because the event's not going to happen anyway. So I'll do that and I'll get rid of that plot. Ooh, that was the number 3. I'm definitely glad that one's out of the mix. All right, so let's go back to the jihad phase. All right, so it looks like we're probably going to be plotting again. Though that's not going to happen. The event is not playable. And we have cells available, so we will recruit. Only have 1 available. So he goes to Afghanistan. And then it looks like we will probably travel. Because I could do 2 things. I could do 2 cells, but I don't have 2 cells available. So I'll travel with the other one. All right, so it looks like we're going to travel. And we will travel from Afghanistan to Somalia. Because Somalia is the 2, and then the from. Travel from parties has active cells, so that's the priority because it's an active cell. So I think when they travel, they become a sleeper. I would imagine they would, but let me double check that. Yep, so if it's active, it shifts to sleeper. Let me see if it passes the roll. So I'm going to assume the destination is the pass or fail, so a 3 or less. And that cell was not successful. Looks like we got him. Got him! Shot him out of the sky with something. So I think that was the first card. I want to say that was the first card because, yep, that was the first card. Good night, dude. All right, looks like this is going to be a good turn for the bad guys. Play if Libya adversary, U.S. hard, and no Libyan deal. All those things work. Playable U.S. event. Well, actually, okay. So looks like we're going to do some plots. Hey, surprise, surprise, more plots. Well, there's no way I can get rid of all 3 of these plots this turn. All right. 3 or less. All right, 1 of them is successful. That's good. So you go there. So that is it. The jihadis are done plotting. All right, what can I do? I've got you. I think I will do that for my first card play. We'll get rid of that. Second card. I don't like that one. I don't know how bad it's going to be, but maybe I'll hold on to that one. It'll be my last card I play. We are going to try. We're going to use this because this will not trigger. So we'll use the 2 ops to try and get the Gulf states to good again. It's probably not going to happen. No, attempting to shift to good, -1. I didn't even see that last time. There's no GWAT penalty. There's no aid marker. Prestige, there's no penalty for prestige. Adjacent good ally, so there's none of that. So it's going to be a -1. I need a 5 or a 6. 4. Surprise, surprise, Sean. So that was a 3. I think. So I missed it by 1. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if failure by 1 die pip, place aid marker if none already there. So I did fail by 1 die pip because we had a -1. I'm not going to be able to see it. So, no, I don't think that works. Yeah, no, it's not. I don't get anything. I don't get anything. It doesn't surprise me. The odds of that happening are pretty iffy. So no plots to resolve. So let's go to the jihadis. Let's see what they do. Looks like we're going to play the event. Looks like we're going to just play this event. U.S. discards any Iran, Hezbollah, or Jaish al-Mahdi cards from his hand. Let's see if we have any of those. Doesn't look like it. Nope. U.S. posture to hard, which it already is there. And then we roll prestige. So let's see if it... There's no penalty to the die, so let's see if it drops or rises. So the prestige is going to rise. Man, that doesn't ever happen. So it'll be the lower of the 2 results is how many it'll rise by. Well, not a surprise there. It's always going to be the worst. Try not to be too pessimistic, Sean, about this game. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, all I was doing was just playing the event. So played the event, second card. Ooh, Bin Laden. Osama Bin Laden. Is it playable? If jihadists play, -2 prestige or -4 prestige if any Islamist rule. Play event, unassociated event, yes. Major jihad possible, no. Good jihad possible, no. Cells available, yes. So it looks like we will recruit the 1 cell, and I think we'll travel 2 cells. So we'll play the event. So -2 prestige. Hey, it was creeping up. It was getting to medium, guys. It was it was getting to medium, and now all of a sudden it's low again. Man, this game is kicking me in the butt. So we will recruit. Need a 3 or less. Nope. Well, at least something's going right. And now we will travel. I think we're going to travel to Somalia again, because besieged regime is the priority. And then regime change, which would be here. But this one, so we have a besieged regime. Oh, wait, with 1 cell. I think we're going to regime change, and then we're going to bring it from... Well, so I think we're going to go... The only country that has a cell is here. Yeah, so I think we're going to go from here. I don't know about the whole Pakistan thing, because you can't do a jihad there. So what's the point of even going? And that's what I'm not quite sure about. But we will travel. Let me see if travel to adjacent countries is automatic. So travel to an adjacent country does... You don't have to do a roll. But then it mentioned something in the roll, the rules about traveling within a country to change your sleep status. And in my mind, I would want these guys in sleep status just so they're harder to get rid of. So I'm going to go ahead and not worry about the stupid flowchart right now. And do that. I mean, naturally, I'd probably want to go someplace like the Gulf states or whatever, but... So there we go. There we have it. U.S. phase. What are the odds that these last 2 jihad cards are going to be just plot heavy? They are, because that's just my luck. What's that one? I don't want to lose the prestige. It's hard enough for me to... All right, so if I want to do anything in the Gulf states, I'm going to put you in the reserves for the first turn. Patriot Act is not in effect. So I will do that one. So that now I will spend my 1 reserve. And I will attempt to do the Gulf states yet again. So I need a 5 or a 6. A 4. It's a -1. So I need a 5 or a 6 for anything. Yeah, of course. I have a funny feeling that I'm going to roll the entire game to try to do that, and nothing is going to happen. So that's that. Hey, look at that. I bet you it's going to be a plot. Didn't I just call it? I just called that. Play, let's remove them all, blah, blah, blah. Can be blocked by leak. Okay. Playable it's a playable US event. Cadre sells or plots in US. Nope. So cells available. Yes. So we'll recruit one and travel one again. We're going to try that again. So failure. Well, at least we can't get any new dudes here. All right, it looks like we are going to try to go to Somalia. And I've changed my mind on this a couple of times because obviously the flow chart is kind of confusing, but looks like we're going to go to Somalia because the priority is non-Islamic regime country with besieged regime, and that is Somalia. Where does he come from? There's no adjacent country, so I think I have to roll on the random for the random destination. All right. After a lot of deliberation, it looks like we're moving from Afghanistan to Somalia. All right. So that was card one. Oh, man. Let me see. This could be bad. Play if Russia has a cell and no CTR marker. Nope. So that does not happen. So you get two. Playable non-US event. No. Playable US event. No. Looks like we're going to do the cells, recruit, and travel again. All right. All right. So with the last two ops, I basically recruited and then traveled another one to Somalia. So Somalia is going to probably be eligible for a major jihad, I think. I'll have to look at that, but I think that's what's going to happen. All right, US turn. I don't want to play this, so I'm going to save that for the last card, and then it'll just be discarded. So I'll play biometrics. So I get one op. I don't think I can do anything with that. Let's look. I have one op point. Probably can't do anything with that. Um, I don't think I can do anything at all with that. Four. Can I? Yeah, I don't. It doesn't look like. I don't think I can do that. Yeah, I think I can't do anything with just, because I don't want to use that one. I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose the prestige, and I don't want to block the UN Nation building, whatever that is. Actually, let me look and see if that card's already been used. Yeah, UN Nation building has not been played yet. That card is not in the discard piles, so I don't want to do this. I'm not familiar enough with the cards to know what they do, so I don't know what that does, but it's obviously not going to be a good thing for the US. So I don't want, honestly, I don't want to play either one of these. So I would, the travel thing's not going to happen because, so basically those two cards are wasted. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. So it is the end of the turn. Funding goes down. Prestige does not go down because there are no Islamic regimes. +1 prestige if the same global war and terrorism, and at 3. Nope, that's nope. Reserves go to 0. All the plots go back in the plot cup. Deal new cards, remove lapsing events. Done. Return off map troops to track, not happening. Regime change to tan, not going to happen. So basically I just deal out cards. All right, that's the end of turn 5. Soon to be, no, there's 9. There we go. Soon to be turn 6. All right, thanks for watching, everybody.